See, I wrote the very first story in history, at least in, as far as I know. I mean, if anyone can prove me wrong, I definitely welcome it. I would like to know. But I wrote the very first story ever of an old, pale woman ghost being the main character. And though the motion picture Dead Silence will never come out and say that, that's basically what the movie is based on. Mary Shaw, an old, pale ghost. Now, you can't own an idea. That's fair game. Once I let the idea get out there, it was fair game for anyone to use. But James Wan didn't just take that idea. He took a series of ideas. He didn't just make her the villain, the main character. It's never been done before. That already shows, that's a coincidence. Both stories, never been done before. I write one, suddenly he writes one. Okay. Then you take a closer look at the story because of it, and you realize, damn, he stole my story. I mean, a detective accuses this 25-year-old Caucasian, light brown hair, light brown beady eyes, and he accuses him of a murder that the old lady ghost committed. In my story, it was the parents. In the movie, it's his wife. And then you take a look at the old lady ghost before she died. She had lost her baby. A 10-year-old boy makes fun of her, teases her. She kidnaps the 10-year-old boy, puts him in a secret room below her bedroom window at her house at the river. And then you look in the motion picture. Same thing, except there you have a puppet baby instead of a real baby. And he changed the pianist into a ventriloquist. And then you have the rest of the story there. Henry, who witnesses the boy make fun of the old lady, basically, he goes on decades later to warn the main character about the old woman ghost. The main character is getting away, and at the very end of the story, the old lady ghost pretends to be a family member to trick the main character into submission. It's the same story. So I knew when I had the first story, I go, if I got the first story, then I'm going to get paid. Because I own that story. Not the idea. Because I had to create a whole story to go with the idea. Well, that's what gives it away. That James Wan happened to get the idea of an old lady ghost being the main character. Then when you look at his work, it's 80-90% resembling mine. In a story that's never been done before, all by itself, let alone the old lady ghost being the main character. You got one thing after another, which gives it away. And it's been 13 years now, and I have gotten nothing out of it but a headache. Now I realize I'm being gang stalked by the military, that they're all involved in it. It's all, plan to shut me up and keep me quiet. Yet now if they kill me, bigger information that has nothing to do with the movie comes out. Bigger information that will destroy them. And yet they're still hanging on to the cash. I better see my money soon.